Hello everyone, Matt Cat here with part 2 of my video series on building a custom Redstone computer in Minecraft. And today I'm going to show you my register block. This register block features 8 registers, dual output ports, single write port, 3 4-bit muxes, which you can see 2 of them here to control the output ports, and 1 of them over here to control the input port. And I have it currently hooked up so that the outputs going through a wireless redstone to my adder over here, and the output of the adder is being wireless redstone over here to this control unit where we control the register block and see what the adder is doing. Eventually, I'm going to, well, not eventually, pretty soon, I'm going to be turning this adder over here into an ALU, which will then be placed and properly connected, not wirelessly redstone or command blocks, right here to this area over here. Which is why this is staggered, and you'll see why, because I have the bits over here on the adder are, in fact, vertically stacked. And so we'll go down here to the control room, and we'll use this register block and do some math. So over here you can see we have 3 bytes of display information. The top is the register output 1, and the second one is register output 2 of whichever registers we have selected, and the bottom is the output from the adder. We'll go ahead and we'll set this up. Now I have to set the 4th bit on everything on because, in fact, in the final computer design, this will be register address 8 to 15, where 0 to 7 will be reserved for things such as program counter and other important registers that will be lower numbered in addressing. So that's why that's set. So we'll go ahead and we'll set the input to register 0, and register 1 will be the other input. And everything is currently empty, so there's nothing displayed. So we'll go ahead and we'll write, say, 4 to address 0. Go ahead and write that, and then we'll see that 4 is now on the output buffer 1 because we're reading register 0 here. And the adder has added that to 0, which is the same number, so it's 4. Let's go ahead and write 2, now we'll say 3, over here to register 1. So now I see register 1 is 3, register 0 is 4, and the total is 7. So now we'll go ahead and we'll go to register 2, and let's put 8 in there. We'll go ahead and do that. So as you can see, we're still displaying register 0 and 1, but let's add register 0, which has 4 in it, to register 2, which has 8 in it. So now we can see that 4 plus 8 is in fact 12. So that's the that's pretty much the full functionality of the register block. So over here we can see the adder in full detail, and as you can see, the bits are staggered horizontally, or not staggered, but stacked horizontally. And the command blocks are just setting redstone to set the inputs, and of course, as I said earlier, command blocks over here doing the same thing for the display over there, so that we can see what's going on with everything. Not too much going on here yet, but of course, I still need to turn this adder into an ALU, so that's the next step that I'll be working on. And once I have that done, I will move it over there, hook it up directly to the register block. And then you can see over here there's a bunch of different experiments and things I've been working on here and there. See here, this is the first iteration of coming up with the concept for how to handle a memory block or a RAM block bus, and then over here it got expanded to actually having proper latches and input and output enables. And then of course over there is the full-on system with the mux and decoders and such for addressing. Down here, over there, you can actually see that I did get a counter working. There it is, happily counting away. And driving that display over there. And of course I added full hex display to the output. That over there is just another duplication of the same circuitry. I was working on adding a tighter decoder to it, as well as add in a built-in mux so that it could have multiple displays, and then you could address mux which display you want to write to, and have multiple displays with a single decoder. And of course down here I'll show you real quick that on the display I also came up with a design where the displays could have their own registers. As you can see here, this one says 42, and these registers could be changed and updated at any given time. So this will allow me to do the concept of basically the same idea as multiplexing with electronics, only in Minecraft you can't update a display fast enough for the display to look like it's on at the same time, so the next best thing is just give it a register. And that's that for now. Like I said, the next video you can look forward to seeing a proper ALU hooked up to the register, and then we can really start actually doing almost doing some computing with this thing. Still a little bit more work to do. I have to come up with a RAM block. I have to start building a proper control unit, and start getting it all hooked up and working. But it's getting there. It's getting there a little quicker than I expected it would, which is kind of cool, and it's working pretty nicely. So I can't wait to show everyone the next video. So until then, I'll see you later.